New on Sunrise, a new documentary showcasing a diverse group of American voters, including people like Warren Buffett, but also people like Dr. Brenda Williams, a local doctor in Sumter. Emily Scarlett has more on this nonpartisan documentary, One Vote, and how this doctor from our area became one of just 5 chosen across the country to share her story. Good morning, Emily.
Good morning. This documentary captures the rich diversity of American voters, also how uniquely different the voting experience can be for people across the country. And in the search for some of the most extraordinary voter stories, a Sumter doctor gains national attention.
Ain't gonna let nobody turn me round, turn me round, turn me round.
Described as a gospel singing physician, Dr. Brenda Williams is one of 5 people featured in the new documentary, One Vote, showcasing their individual experiences from Election Day 2016. People like Warren Buffett, who transports voters in Omaha to the polls via trolley, and a family in Alaska, traveling more than 200 miles by dog sled to reach their polling place.
We would, as children, discuss issues like voting, racism, prejudice, disenfranchisement.
Born in Savannah, Georgia, Williams says she learned the importance of voting at an early age. She would become an advocate for voters even while sharing a Sumter medical practice with her husband for 32 years.
And we always registered our patients. Just as routine as coming in and taking the blood pressure. After all of that was done, we would ask them, are you a registered voter?
Eventually, her efforts went beyond the doctor's office.
Not just anywhere in the community, but the low-income housing projects, the jail.
Voting is power. Voting is power.
The mobile home parks, areas where people had never, ever been enfranchised.
When South Carolina passed the voter ID law in 2012, requiring voters to have a photo ID in order to cast their ballots,
that was a problem for hundreds of our patients because they were born and raised in rural South Carolina. Rural Sumter County had no birth certificates.
She says she and her husband spent tens of thousands of dollars on attorney fees to help their patients obtain birth certificates and ultimately a photo ID to vote.
Turn me round, turn me round.
Even today, Dr. Williams says there are challenges to ensuring everyone can exercise their right to vote.
Pay no attention to the barriers. Let's vote like we've never done it before.
And today, Dr. Williams has moved most of her activism online using social media to provide information on voting because of the pandemic. Now, the documentary One Vote aims to inspire all voters ahead of Election Day in November. That's available to watch now. It's being streamed on multiple platforms, including iTunes and Amazon. Reporting live in Sumter this morning, Emily Scarlett, WIS News 10.
Very cool story. Thanks so much, Emily.